Hey, what's up? This is Couch Potato Mike back in the Couch Potato Kitchen yet again for another delicious low-carb keto treat. I'm making this one specifically for the lovely Mrs. Potato Head who's feeling a little bit under the weather. Now, what is something you always give to a sick person? Chicken noodle soup. Well, you know, noodles aren't exactly low-carb, but I found a way around that. So, let's get into this while I make you chicken zucchini noodle soup. Soup? Chicken noodle soup. Yeah, there. Ha! Let's get started. What are you going to need to make this soup other than a better lighting scheme? You are going to need... That was messed up. You're going to need some olive oil, some salt, some oregano, some minced garlic, some basil, some black pepper. Freshly ground if you had it. I don't. So what you going to do? You're going to need about 6 cups of chicken stock. You're going to need half of a sweet onion. You're going to need about 4 zucchinis and about 3 celery stalks. Oh yes, and you know what else you're going to need? Some really colorful bell peppers, red preferably. And you're going to need about 2 cups of chicken meat. Now, I find the best way to get my chicken meat is from the deli section in the discount bin where they have the cold rotisserie chickens. These are great. If you know what you're doing, you can get like 2 or 3 meals out of these things. So, what are we going to do from here? Okay, first thing we're going to do is what professional chefs call some mise en place. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I have no frickin' idea whatsoever. I learned it from that chick with the blonde hair and the funky shoes on Food Network. Guy Fieri, that's it. What we're going to do is prep this, okay? Now, first thing, like I said, you need zucchinis. But they can't go into the soup like this. They need to be turned into noodles. So we are going to, first off, we are going to make Alton Brown faint because I'm using a unitasker. Yes, he hates those. Yes, I am using a spiralizer. Basically, you just stick this. Okay, that ain't gonna, hold on. Oop, it didn't stick. All right, hold on. Get back in there. We gotta stick this to there. Yeah, okay. Now we're gonna take this and just stick this right on the hole here. And put that right here. And then I need a bowl. I need a bowl here. Yeah. Yeah. Then tripod! Thank you. I'll hold it. Hold it right up under there. Okay? And then we start spiralizing. This is not working correctly. Get in the flapping bowl. And we're going to be doing this to all 4 of these zucchinis. So this is going to take a while. We will be back. Okay, we've got that part done. Now we're going to need to chop up 3 stalks of celery. Now you want to use a good sharp butcher knife, or you can have fun. Ah! And you're going to need 1 sweet onion. You can use half of one. If you want a little bit more onion, you can use the whole onion. But you're also going to need to chop that up as well. Okay, next we're going to need about 2 cups of chicken, already cooked. Like I said earlier, I'm using a rotisserie chicken. Now you're going to want to get the skin off there first, preferably after it's already dead and cooked. And then you're just going to basically rip this up until you have 2 cups worth of it. Vegans, I would take this time to look away. And I almost forgot. You're going to need at least 1 chopped up red pepper. God, I can't stand to watch this. I'm just going to have to close my eyes. Now, first thing we're going to do, over medium heat, we're going to take our stock pot here. I say first thing, but you know, I've done a bunch of stuff. To it, we are going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I use a lot of olive oil. I'm damn near out. This bottle's lasted me a bit though. But with that, to that olive oil, we are going to add, if I can find what I did with everything, we're going to heat that olive oil up nicely. Yeah, you get to watch the pot. You hear that sizzle? Get that all moved around in there. Now, to that, we are going to be adding our chopped up onion, celery, and the pepper. That was all in that bowl right there. And we're also going to be adding 1 clove of minced garlic. Now, if you remember from my other videos, 1 clove equals about half of a tablespoon, or 1 teaspoon, or whatever. Use about that much. Like the pre-minced stuff. You can always mince your own garlic if you don't like using bottled stuff, but I'm kind of into the whole dirty, lazy keto thing. And then we're just going to stir all these around for about 5 minutes, or until things start getting tender in here, you know what I'm saying? So that celery starts getting a little bit tender. Just make sure it takes about 5 minutes or so. And like I said, keep it going. Just keep that moving, and you should see, you should feel, that is, the celery start getting tender within the first 5 minutes. The other vegetables are also cooking, but it's the celery that you really need to tenderize first. Okay, now it's been about 5 minutes or so, and the vegetables have gotten nice and tender. So now we are going to add 6 cups of chicken stock. One of these boxes is 4 cups. 1 cup being 8 fluid ounces. Actually, I think you're supposed to pour it that way. Whatever, what gets it into the pot, I don't care. You pour it however you want to pour it. Get in there, give it a little stir. And we're also going to be adding our 2 cups of chicken meat. Now I know what you're thinking. I only added 4 cups. Well, this is a 2-cup cup, and I need another 2 cups, so I need the cup empty. And I only need about half of this, so. Now to this, we are also going to be adding, let me see, some spices, okay? We're going to add our basil. Now you're only going to need, let's see, about half of a teaspoon. That's about a teaspoon, or a half a teaspoon. And you're going to need about a half a teaspoon of oregano. Or maybe a little bit more if you like your spicy and don't feel like screwing with the measuring spoons right now. And then you are going to need some salt and some pepper. Give that all a nice good stir. Now, got all that mixed in? It is time to add your noodles. You know what, that's a lot of noodles. I'm going to add the rest of the stock. I mean, why not? I don't know what else I'm going to do with that stock if I don't, so. You can jab at your noodles a little bit. This breaks them up. Zucchini noodles break relatively easy. Now you're going to bring this to a boil, and then once you bring it to a boil, you are going to let that simmer, stirring occasionally, for about 10 minutes or so, until the zucchini noodles are as soft as you want them to be. Like I said, bring it to a boil, let it simmer. Okay, well, the soup is all done. It is smelling really yummy. And it's time to take it in there to my poor, pitiful wife, the lovely Mrs. Potato Head. Say hi, my wife.
Hello.
Yeah. Told you she's a little sick. Here you have
Oh, that looks so yummy.
some keto chicken noodle soup.
Zoop.
Soup?
Because there's zucchini.
Yeah, so, exactly. Those are zucchini noodles.
That looks so yummy.
Yes. Make sure you blow on it.
Because it just come off the stove, right?
Yes, it did.
I can't blow.
I'd do anything for her.
I can't. It's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, is that thyme? What is the spice that I'm tasting?
No, there's oregano in there
Oregano.
and basil.
It's the basil. It's not the oregano, it's the basil. Look,
And
taste.
And they didn't see me do this, but there's a little bit of there's a little tiny hit of cayenne in there.
Oh. Cayenne's really good when you're sick.
Mm-hmm.
Spicy food helps you a lot.
Helps clear those sinuses right out.
I know. You can't see the steam, but it's there. Nope, can't see it almost. Nope, can't see it.
It's not a very photogenic soup, but damn is it yummy. So I am going to let my sick wife jump on the road to recovery with this wonderful, low-carb, keto-based version of everybody's grandmother's favorite thing to make when they're too cheap to take you to the doctor. So,
He's not too cheap to take me to the doctor.
so for the Couch Potato Mike YouTube channel, this is Couch Potato Mike trying to find good lighting. I'm standing in shadows. Here we go. So for the Couch Potato Mike YouTube channel, this is Couch Potato Mike saying, life is an experiment. Your results may vary.